Hello students, welcome to All is Scholar coaching classes. I am here today with interesting topic light from class 8 science. So let's start with the chapter light.
Let's start with the chapter light. So here are the topics to be covered which we are going to study in this lecture. First we will study what is light. Light क्या होता है, कैसे आता है, कौन सी चीज है जिसके कारण हम देख सकते हैं. Next comes the properties of light. What are the properties of light? Then comes the laws of reflection. We will go through every law of reflection. Then plane mirror, and then regular and diffused reflection and the difference between them. So let's start. So let's begin with what is light. Light क्या होती है? So basically what happens, largely there is a sense organ. Everyone knows there is a sense organ. A sense of sight is one of the most important senses. Sense of sight means we need a sense to see something. How can we see something? For seeing we need a sense. This is because of a sense that we are able to see the objects nearby us, like there is a tree, there is a river, there is a plant, or there is a mountain, birds, animals, anything which we see. At the night also we can see the moon and stars are there. So we are able to see the world because of the sense we are having. How is it possible? Okay. So have you ever thought हाउ वी सी वेरियस ऑब्जेक्ट्स? वो कौन सी चीज है जिसकी वजह से हम चीजों को देख पाते हैं? तो इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ लाइट. लाइट इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी. लाइट क्या है? एक एनर्जी का एक फॉर्म है रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर सीइंग, जो कि किस चीज के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल है? सीइंग के लिए. लाइट की वजह से हम देख पा रहे हैं किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट को. कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है उसको हम कैसे देख पाएंगे? इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ लाइट. सो यू मे से दैट आई सी द ऑब्जेक्ट, बट कैन यू सी एन ऑब्जेक्ट इन द डार्क? इट मीन्स दैट आईज अलोन कैन नॉट सी एन ऑब्जेक्ट. इट इज ओनली व्हेन लाइट फॉल्स from an object and enters in our eyes that we can see the object. So the light may have been emitted by the object or may have been reflected by it. Okay. So basically what happens when light falls on an object, suppose this is an object and from here light is coming and the object falls on the light falls on the object. Okay. So what happens, and suppose this is somebody standing here. So this one is basically a object and this is suppose a person and the light is coming here. This is the light falling on an object. So when the light falls on an object, some of the lights gets reflected. The reflected light comes to our eyes. अब जब लाइट इस पे पड़ी तो होगा क्या कि इस ऑब्जेक्ट से लाइट रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाएगी इन डिफरेंट डायरेक्शंस. ओके. एंड सम ऑफ दिस लाइट कम्स टू आवर आईज. ये पर्सन है, इस पर्सन की आंख पे भी उस ऑब्जेक्ट से जो लाइट रिफ्लेक्ट हुई वो आएगी. ओके. और ये जो रिफ्लेक्टेड लाइट हुई, दिस एबल्स टू सी एन ऑब्जेक्ट. इसके कारण हम इस पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्ट को देख पाएंगे. तो बेसिकली कहने का मतलब ये है कि इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द लाइट रिफ्लेक्टेड बैक टू आवर आईज वी कैन सी. It is not कि eyes can alone see itself, but it is the light from an object that enters our eye that we see the object. इस light जो इस object से light आ रही है उस ऑब्जेक्ट से जो लाइट आ रही है उसी की वजह से हम उस ऑब्जेक्ट को देख पाते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये जो ऑब्जेक्ट है इसकी वजह से लाइट या तो रिफ्लेक्ट हो रही है या इमिट कह सकते हैं हो रही है, तो वो जो लाइट हमारी आईज पे आई उसकी वजह से हम देख पा रहे हैं। ओके, सो द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ लाइट इज क्लियर। नेक्स्ट वी मूव ऑन प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ लाइट। So light is the energy that enables us to see. What light is? Light is a energy. What kind of energy light is? Do you know this? Light is a form of electromagnetic. Okay? Electromagnetic radiations. Okay student, light is a form of electromagnetic radiation. Basically what happens, light consists of photons. Fine. So which are produced when objects atoms heat up. So light travels in a wave and is a form of energy visible to our eyes. The light which is visible to our eyes is a form of energy. Then second comes light is emitted from a source. Any source. It is not only the eye which makes us able to see, but light is emitted from where? From any source. This source can be any of this, like sun. Sun is an luminous object which has its own light, but there are many non-luminous objects also which emits light. So when light comes from a source, any source it can be, so light comes from it and it enters in our eye. When it gets reflected from the source, it enters in our eye. So that's why we are able to see. And the third very important thing is that light travels in a straight line. Light always travels in a straight line. Okay. And the fourth very important thing which comes is light can form a shadow. So we have seen that when we travel from anywhere, we see our shadow, how this shadow is formed, how we get our shadow. This is also because of light. It is because of light that we get our shadow. Okay. So next comes luminous and non-luminous objects. So what are luminous and non-luminous objects? What are luminous objects? Objects which can produce light of their own are called luminous objects. वो objects जो खुद की light produce करते हैं, their own light, उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? luminous object. जैसे कि ट्यूबलाइट. ट्यूबलाइट को खुद की लाइट होती है, उसके लिए हमें किसी लाइट की जरूरत नहीं है देखने के लिए. बल्ब, सन एंड द स्टार्स, इन सब के पास अपनी खुद की लाइट है, इन्हें देखने के लिए हमें किसी लाइट की जरूरत नहीं है. जैसा कि आप इस फिगर में भी देख सकते हैं, हियर इज अ सन एंड इट हैज इट्स ओन लाइट, सो इट इज कॉल्ड एज लुमिनस ऑब्जेक्ट्स. ओके. अब बेसिकली होता क्या है कि जब लुमिनस ऑब्जेक्ट है तो उसकी खुद की लाइट है, तो उसे देखने के लिए हमें लाइट की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. बट देयर आर सम ऑब्जेक्ट्स विच डोंट हैव देयर ओन लाइट, सो दे आर कॉल्ड नॉन लुमिनस ऑब्जेक्ट्स, और उनको हम क्या बोल सकते हैं? इल्यूमिनेंट. ओके. सो बेसिकली इफ यू कम हियर, so if we talk about illuminance objects, we will see that objects that do not produce light of their own. So non-luminous or illuminance objects are those objects that do not produce light of their own, but they reflect the light that falls upon them are called the illuminance object. Okay, इनके पास खुद की तो लाइट नहीं होती है, बट होता क्या है, जैसे दिस इज सम illuminance object and the light is falling on it, so what happens, they reflect it back. तो वो जो लाइट इन पे फॉल हुई, जब वो उसको रिफ्लेक्ट बैक करेंगे तो उसकी वजह से वो दिखाई देते हैं, या हम कह सकते हैं कि उनमें लाइट दिखाई देती है। जैसे कि सबसे अच्छा एग्जाम्पल हमारे पास है, वी हैव मून। वी ऑल नो दैट कि मून के पास अपनी खुद की लाइट नहीं होती है, तो मून कैसे हमें दिखाई देता है या कैसे रिफ्लेक्ट करता है? बाय द हेल्प ऑफ अ लाइट ऑफ अ। So next comes reflection. What is reflection? Light is always reflected off the surface. The phenomena of light bouncing off the surface is called reflection. So what is basically reflection? Suppose this is a surface, okay, and here is a light coming and falling on the surface. So when light is going to fall on any surface, it is going to bounce back. Okay, so what happens? Basically, this is a surface and here comes a light, and light falls on that surface. So what happens? Light is going to bounce back. The bouncing back of this light is a phenomena called reflection. जैसे कि the best example is if we take sun. Suppose this is a sun. This is a sun. It gives light on a surface, that is the earth surface, and the light goes back, that is it light bounces back. This phenomena is called reflection. Okay, so basically what happens after striking the mirror, the ray of light is reflected in another direction. Okay, this is reflection. So basically the light ray which strikes any surface is called incident ray. So what happens? Suppose this is a plane surface. If we see, this is a plane surface. Okay, और suppose इसको हम लोग मान लेते हैं AB. ठीक है, AB is a plane surface और this is a incident, this is a light striking on this surface. Fine. So when the light strikes any surface, this ray is called incident ray. What we call it? Incident ray. As I have told you, if there is any reflection on any surface, a light will strike. So at any point it is going to strike. So this ray which is falling on this surface is called incident ray. And this point on which on the surface on which this incident ray is falling, this point we call it point of incidence. Okay, so incident ray and the point at which it strikes the surface, this point is called point of incidence. Very good. Then next comes the ray that comes back from the surface after reflection is called reflected ray. As I have already told you in the reflection that if light or some ray is striking a surface, it is going to bounce back. So when it bounces back, this is called reflected ray. Fine. So this is, if suppose this is a surface, we can say that we have a plane mirror as a surface. So the incident ray and the bounce back one is called the reflected ray. Fine. And what we do, we assume and we make a line perpendicular to this surface. This is a perpendicular to this surface. This is normal to the surface, and to which you know what we call it as normal ray. ठीक है, this perpendicular we draw ourselves. This perpendicular is a normal ray which we draw ourselves. Fine. So basically what concept we get, that on any surface, if any ray is going to fall, it is going to bounce back. This phenomena is called reflection, and the light which strikes, the ray which strikes, this striking ray is called incident ray, and the one that is reflected back or bounces back is called reflected ray, and the point at which it strikes is called point of incidence. Okay, so next what comes is angle of incidence. What is angle of incidence? An angle between the incident ray and the normal is called angle of incidence. So as I have told you in the previous slide that a ray is falling, this is incident ray, and this one reflected back is reflected ray, and we draw a normal that is perpendicular to the surface. So here is an angle between the normal and the incident ray, and between the normal. This angle, if suppose we name it as angle I, so this is called angle of incidence. Okay, angle I. This is angle of incidence, and the angle between the normal and the reflected ray is called angle of reflection. Okay, so this is the reflected ray, this is normal, and this is reflected ray. So the angle formed between these two planes is called angle of reflection. So what we call it? Angle. If we name it R, so this is angle of reflection, angle R. And one more thing I would like to tell you, that this is a plane on which these angles are being formed. This is angle I and this is angle R. This is formed on this plane. So this is called as plane of reflection. What we call it? Plane of reflection. Fine. So you are clear with these things, that is incident ray. Once again I will draw it and clear it to you. This is a surface. Okay, any surface this is. Suppose we name it a AB surface it is. This is a plane of reflection on which reflection is occurring. So here's a light ray come and strike. So this striking one is called reflected ray, and the one which bounces back is called incident. The one which get reflected is called incident ray, and the one which bounces back is called reflected ray, and we make a normal in between it. So the angle between the incident and normal is called angle of incidence, angle I, and the ray between the reflected ray and the normal is called angle R, that is angle of reflection. Fine. So next comes the laws of reflection. This is very important point, laws of reflection. So there are basically two laws of reflection, first law and second law. What does first law say? First law say that angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. So just now I have teased you, this is the angle of incidence, this is the angle between the incident ray and the normal, and this is the angle of reflection which is between an incident ray and normal. So these two angles, that is angle I is equals to angle R. First law says that angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Angle I is equals to angle R. Then comes the second law. What does second law say? Second law says the incident ray, the normal to the mirror at the point of incidence, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. So what does it say? This is the incident ray, this is the normal, and this is the reflected. All three, if you see here, they lie on the same plane. Okay, they are on the same plane. So second law say that incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal ray, all three lie on the same plane. So basically there are two laws. First says कि angle I is equals to angle R, and second law says that incident ray, reflected ray, and normal ray, all three lie on a same plane. Okay, so is the law of reflection clear to you? Okay, so we shall move on next topic. So we go on and next we will study plane mirror. What is plane mirror? So basically we see example of plane mirror. The mirror one which we have in our house is a plane mirror. ओके अब उसको आप अपने माइंड में रखिए कि आपके घर में जो मिरर है उसमें आपको कैसे दिखाई देता है एंड वी विल सी द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द प्लेन मिरर देन यू विल गेट टू नो प्लीज को रिलेटेड विद दैट एंड you will be very easy for you to understand what is basically a plane mirror. So the first point is that the image formed by the plane mirror is always erect. So what does erect means? Erect means कि अगर आप ऐसे खड़े हो like आपका head यहाँ पे है and your lower body comes like this. So अगर आप plane mirror में देखते हो तो your head will be always up and your legs will be down. Okay, so this is basically called erect. So plane mirror gives an erect image. अगर आप घर पे भी अपने मिरर के सामने खड़े होते हो तो ऐसा नहीं होता कि आपका सर नीचे हो जाता है पैर ऊपर हो जाता है. नो, दिस इज नॉट देयर. यू विल बी इन द सेम पोजिशन एज यू स्टैंड. Okay, then the second very important thing which comes is it is virtual. What does virtual means? That it is basically a imaginary. The light rays do not actually comes from the image. It is not that the light rays is coming from the image. No, it is just a virtual image. So if you look in this diagram here, so basically from the object if the light is going, it comes back to our eyes, and on the back of the mirror you can see no light is travel along this path. Okay, so if you see a plane mirror, how it is, this is suppose a plane mirror. So the back side of it is polished. Okay, it will look like this. So back side of the plane mirror is polished and here is it is unpolished region. So behind the polished region there is no light along this path. No light travels behind this, since the plane mirror is a polished one. Okay, then the third one is images of the same size as that of the object. This is very important point students. So basically what happens कि the images of same size, आप अपने घर के मिरर में देखते होगे तो जो आपकी हाइट है उतने ही हाइट के आप मिरर में भी देखते होगे. It is not like that कि the height gets shorter or bigger. Okay, whereas there are other mirrors, as you have seen in your car or scooter, there is a rear view mirror and that basically gives a image of different size. But in case of plane mirror there is no effect on the size, the image is same as the original object image is there. Okay, so another very important thing is that the image is of the same distance behind the mirror as in front of it. So what happens basically, if you stand 1 meter away from the mirror, the image formed will also be 1 meter away. ठीक है, the image is as the same distance behind the mirror as it is front of it. And the last and very important is lateral inversion. What does this lateral inversion means? It means that when the image is formed by a plane mirror, the left side of the image is seen on the right side and the right side of the object appears to be on left side. This is known as lateral inversion. So here I will take an example to explain about plane mirror. If you take a plane mirror, suppose this is a plane mirror PQ. Okay, P I will mark here and this is Q. Fine. So if I will take an incident ray falling on it, suppose there is an object here I will mark the object as O. This O is falling on it. So here you will see from the O, incident ray will fall on the plane mirror. Okay, this is the incident ray falling on the plane mirror. So let's mark it as suppose I am marking it as a. So OA is one incident ray and this I have marked C. OC is other incident ray. Okay, so O is a source of light in front of a plane mirror. This is a PQ. OA and OC are incident ray. Okay, students. So as I have earlier told you, in reflection what happens, कि if an incident ray falls, they get reflected back. Fine. So this is called as reflected ray. As I have already told you, कि all the incident ray gets reflected. Okay. So if I will draw, let's draw normal ray. As I have already told you that normal rays are always perpendicular. Very sorry. Let's draw normal ray. Normal ray is always perpendicular to our mirror PQ. So normal ray is going to be perpendicular. Okay. Let's mark it the reflected ray. Let's mark it as B and mark it as D. Fine. So here you can see that AB and this is C here. CD are both reflected rays. Okay. So if you extend these lines further, will they meet? No, they are not going to meet. So just for that we will extend it in the backward. If we extend it backward, will they meet at some point? At some point they are going to meet. We will name this point at which this reflected ray meets is I. This is just an imaginary point. Okay. So for a viewer at E, if there is a viewer, I is here. Suppose we will mark it as E. Okay. So for a viewer at IE, if you see here, the reflected rays appear to come and meet at point I. Fine. But basically this at point I, what happens कि the reflected rays do not actually meet at I but only appear to do so. That's why we call it as virtual image. Okay, as you have already seen in the previous slide, I have taught you that the image formed by the plane mirror is always a virtual image, means it is an imaginary image, actually it is not being formed. So this is the best example. I hope every points must be clear of this because of this. Next comes the regular and diffuse reflection. So let's see what is regular and diffuse reflection. So what is regular reflection? When parallel rays fall on a smooth or well polished surface, here you can see it is a well polished surface on which these parallel rays are falling. Fine. So like mirror is a polished surface on which a parallel rays can fall. So the reflected light goes in a particular direction and also parallel to each other. This is called regular reflection. So basically what is regular reflection? If an incident rays is falling on a particular surface, the reflected rays goes in a particular direction and all are parallel to each other. You can see all the rays are parallel to each other. This type of reflection is called as regular reflection. Okay. And if we see the example of a regular reflection, it is a plane mirror. stainless steel seat, reflection from still water, etc. All these are an example of a plane regular reflection. Okay. So if you see a regular reflection, so regular reflection always follow the law of reflection. So already I have told you about law of reflection, which says that the incident ray is falling. If we make a normal here, already read in a law of reflection that if an incidence ray is falling and we make an imaginary normal line, so the angle between both this is angle I, and between the reflected ray and this is angle R, it is equal. So here also in this figure you can see that in regular reflection angle I is equal to the angle of R. And the second thing which law of reflection says that incident ray, reflected ray and the normal, all three line on a same plane. So here you can see that all three are lying on the same plane. So we can say that a regular reflection follows the law of reflection very well. It follows the law of reflection very well, because it is following both the laws of reflection, that is the angle I is equals to angle R, and all three are lying on the same plane, that is the incident ray, the normal ray and the reflected ray. Okay. Next comes the diffuse reflection. What is diffuse reflection? When the reflecting surface is rough. Okay, in the previous one you have seen that in regular reflection the reflecting surface was plain like this, but here you can see it is a little bit it is not a smooth surface, it is like this. So the plane on which the reflection is going to take place is a rough surface. It's not plain like the way we have seen earlier. Okay. So the parallel rays falling on it, here also the incident rays are falling parallel, but what happens are not reflected in different directions, but the reflected rays does not go like this parallel as the way they go in a regular refraction. Whereas if you see here, reflected rays have been gone in such a different direction. This is a reflected ray, here also reflected ray, here also. They are not parallel to each other, they are in different directions. Such a reflection is known as diffuse or irregular refraction. It is because of that we call it irregular refraction. Okay, so if you see the example of a irregular refraction, light from the wall of a room or rainwater coating a road, all these are irregular reflection. Tree, etc. are irregular reflection. Okay. Thank you for watching our video. We will be continuing the rest part of the lecture in my next video. So like and subscribe. If you like our video, subscribe it, and you can see the next part in our next video. Thank you so much for watching.
All is Scholar coaching class for standard 6 to 12, which delivers quality education, CCTV camera security, smart class with prime location. Visit our coaching at Dayal Trade Center, Sere Punjab Chowk, Aditapur.